on stage I did an opera called Army Jones, which was unbelievably phenomenal and fulfilling and joyous. I just love to do what I do. I feel very lucky to be able to do this thing. And I'm in a room of good people and we're able to create together with a positive energy. It's a thorough blessing, truly. Asking me, I've been asked a person who made it my favorite project to work on. And it's like asking what your favorite child is, and they all have something about them that you love and that you connect with. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been there to tell the story in the first place. But, there are the ones that stick out for various reasons. And I would probably say, in the recent past, Last Airbender was just a wonder to work on. And we worked on the dome stages, so that was incredible. It looks like the snow is falling and it's projected. And it looks like you could just fall over and then they reset, and it's really amazing. But I love to feel through the power and art of storytelling. So for me, getting a chance to be able to do this job is, like you said, it's impressive. I get to do this as my job, and for each one, they all have something that is important. Is the reason that you wanted to be a part of it. Well, I still have about 5 minutes, so we'll try to do these last questions rapid fire. So. Hello. So before I did voiceover, before I did film, before I did television, I did Broadway. So I started on stage, and I did reading for Broadway. So for me, I've done loads of different types of theater. So it wasn't a big jump to go from drama to this because I've done comedies, I've done classical pieces, I've done all different kinds of things. So it's just the way that we do things. Depending on the job you get, that's what you're going to do. Sometimes there are folks who are like, well, I'm only good at this or I'm only good at that, but I try to do different things all the time so that I can stretch my muscles and build my muscles in different ways. So I think that's the best answer. Just because you don't. One word I used to impact as the pageant. Peace. Peace. I guess why perhaps ends up in the final history that's in the first place. A young girl who stopped a war from happening. That to me is the importance of for and so peace. Thank you so much. It can change wardrobe within these places. Well, that's a good answer. seen her address, but the previous clothing as well. In Hercules, what was the name of the heroine in Hercules? Yes. I like what she wore. I don't think she's officially a princess, but I really like her clothing. And I thought it was Mulan's wear, I think.
And also my first movies and my working on reading Anika it was the most open one of those. You say which was more open to me, Dreamgirls or Princess and the Frog? I mean, they're the same to me because I was saying that I was like, you know what I mean? But I do think that if I had to break it down, Dreamgirls was probably such a more of Dreamgirls because I was reading the turns in Dreamgirls. Top to bottom, beginning to middle of that movie, I was okay. So if you ever were like, oh, is Rita in this where she sings, just listen for the highest note, and that's how I made like this.
Well, so doing voiceover, doing animation especially, it's all about your imagination. So when I finished, I don't think of it as taxing at all. Because I just got to play for hours. So it's so much fun. When I'm doing, when you're on screen, when you're doing live action, I am out there in the dirt, in the mud, in the snow, in the rain. Generally, as an Indigenous woman, that's where I'm in the dirt, in the mud, in the snow, and the rain. So it is definitely, I would say, a little more taxing being out there. For instance, in Squantum, I did the Disney movie. She had to scream on the pool, out in the ocean, over and over again. And yeah, I did lose my voice.
I will say the first session that I did for Princess and the Frog, the first day that I went in, we did an 8-hour session. I would read it, and it was just me for 8 hours. And when I left, I was like, I was so tired, and I had no idea going into it, never having done something that long and singularly focused, how exhausted I would be at the end of it. But I also was exhilarated because I was so excited. I appreciate everything. Keep going.
Just a quick question. What acting or scene inspirations would you say have really inspired you along the pathway of I hope that's not too hard.
You know, it's always hard when somebody asks you a definite or a favorite. Generally, if you ask me what my favorite something is, my mind immediately goes, like, I don't know. But I will say that people that inspire me, just put out that person's name, just take that test. Ruby D. I don't know if you know who Ruby D is.
Oh, thank you.
Amongst other people, I love working with Cicely Tyson. Not that person. Yeah, I'll just stop there because I could go on and on and on. But I love a good performance. I love people who are willing to throw it all on the wall and put their heart out there and be brave and each other about what they're doing.
So growing up, I always loved Audrey Hepburn and Katharine Hepburn. So when I went to the University of the Arts, results like, working these two types of characters almost in the work that I was doing. And you just stop that because who am I? Where I come from, I think is filled with so much depth that I was really not looking into. And so then I went to those like Sheep and Joy. And I guess I also am one to always gravitate to the originals. Like if I'm, I love all kinds of music, but I'll go for Johnny Cash. I'll go for Strange Fruit. I'll go, I'll go for the originals. The ones who started the whole thing. So yeah.
So much. Everyone, please give it up for Irene, Bedard, and Anika. Thank you so much for your questions. I love them back to my fingers.
We have photo ops now, so somebody signed up for a photo op. But I have to eat something so I can meet you as a pleasant person. And I'll be back on my table.
Thank you.